Looks like someone's. Looks like we picked the same gate. Evening, all. Evening, viewers. Fred Scuttle here. Evening, viewers. Yeah, it's starty parted. Looks like someone's parked inside me again. I'd say that's you, Grant. That'll be my guess. Anyway, slightly uncomfortable, but we can deal with that. Now, there are no air traffic controllers around, and it's raining. And look, bits of me are moving. Well, bits of not me are moving. Anyway, not to worry. That's what happens in the virtual world. Actually, Grant, you know the secret squirrel frequency, don't you? You must know it. Yeah, you've got to. Do. How's that thing doing? Okie dokie. Position and initialisation by the CG. It's hot in Brisbane, but it's cool in Gunner. Short-lived. Hey, great, is that you pushing back? Okay, I was just wondering, do you have any idea of the weather in, or a runway that we should be using? 14. 070. Hang on, 070. Oh yeah, okay, 32. I was never good at that. No, I'm okay with them. Yeah, finally. That was years ago. That was years ago. Now, where are we? Fright Brand. H91, H12. That's that done. 30,000 feet. Zero, 100. That 111 and that 1112. Done all that. them on. So fuel pumps on. Focus. YBCG. Beautiful. Found a flight that'll do. That's the airport. Chart list. Taxi. Taxi. Airport. Airport info. Bingo. Close that. So we're off 3-2. So I want to go nose right. Push back. Left. Okay, packs off. Starting engine 2. Restarting. What have I done wrong? I've done something wrong here. Absolutely got something wrong. Got something very wrong here. I don't know what. Not sure what exactly I've got wrong here. A pair of jocks standing in front of me. What have I not got right here? Packs are off. Start engine 1. See if we have any more luck with 2 in a minute.
Good afternoon.
Starting engine 2.
Captain and the entire crew would like to welcome you aboard.
Afternoon, Karen.
Fasten your seatbelts now, making sure they are pulled tight. And for your own
Parking
safety,
brake
be
off.
ready to keep
Pushing
your eyes
back.
Alrighty, almost ready?
right.
Yeah, I'm just pushing back now.
I'm the purser on your flight.
Alright, I'll follow you out.
Aboard. You are welcome to use your own electronic equipment after takeoff when the fasten signs above you.
Well, if that's you, I'm just extracting myself from. You need to go sort of nose right.
And therefore, all mobile phones should be switched
Correct, I can see that. Yep.
Further details are available in your in-flight magazine, which you may find in the seat pocket in front of you. May
Okay,
please remind you
so
once more that you store heavy baggage under your front seats and not in the overhead
getting our
compartments.
power from the main engines now. Turn the packs off. I mean, from off, back to auto.
Ladies and
Engine start
gentlemen,
switch is
we will
continuous.
acquaint you now with the safety features of this aircraft.
Auto brake is
Pay
RTO.
attention to the flight attendants. First of all, we demonstrate how to fasten and unfasten your seatbelt. If there is a loss of cabin pressure, oxygen masks will automatically drop from the cabin ceiling.
Thank you,
When
Karen.
that happens,
Thank
pull
you,
one
ball
of the
boys.
masks towards you and press the opening firmly over your nose and mouth. Then assist any children traveling with you. Your life
your
jacket is
damper
under your
on.
seat. Please observe the following demonstration. Pull the life jacket over your head, attach the straps to the hook in front, then pull the belt until it is tight. Just before you leave the aircraft, pull these red tabs to inflate your jacket. If necessary, use the rubber tubes to inflate
Like
it.
everywhere on the east coast
Should
of
you
Australia,
leave the
it's
aircraft or
raining.
emergency exit over the wings, do not inflate your jacket until you have left the airport.
No,
aircraft.
Qantas livery.
This
Very
small
nice.
signal lamp lights up on contact with water when you pull the plug out of the battery. You will find an information card explaining all safety instructions in the seat pocket in front of you. Please take particular note of the location of the 8 emergency exits, which are all identified by the word exit.
Exit. Yes, they're all
Illuminated
identified by the word
display
exit,
mark
Karen. That makes
markings
total
will
sense.
guide you to these exits, and please keep in mind that the next available exit might be behind you. If you
I
have
suggest
any
all my
further
available
questions,
exits are
please
behind
do
me.
not hesitate to ask one of your flight attendants. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now ready for takeoff.
You might be, Karen, but we're not. It's funny, the chart that I'm following here is totally different to the scenery that I'm using, and that's why we get that little hiccup. For those of you that thought that was a bit of a panic, time to panic. Now we need to go back over this ditch. Look out. Need to do
Cabin is
a
ready.
U-turn. Look out, Grant. Look at that. It overreacts to these bouncing, to these dents, doesn't it? I'll follow you, Grant. I hope everyone's enjoying this feed. I'll follow you.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
No, you're not. See, the chart I've got and the scenery I've got are two different things.
Okay, just follow me.
Exactly. APU lead can go off, that's for sure, and the APU itself can go off. Yeah, it's a much bigger, totally different setup now. On the new chart, doesn't match the scenery. That's the problem I was having there. That's my excuse anyway. Okie dokie. Karaoke. Gold Coast traffic, Gold Premier 516, Boeing 737-800, lining up runway 32. Oh, this weather, caramba. Yes, this is sort of almost a full-length departure. It's now intersection departure. It's about time I upgraded that scenery somehow. Seems a little bit silly. Back in the 1980s. Is that enough for a head start? Yep. Just trying to think, what have I forgotten? What have I forgotten? Can't much. knots. A V1. practically ignored.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated with your seatbelt.
Please remain. Oh, that's, oh no, I didn't.
Until the
Yeah.
seatbelt fasten sign
Thank
in
God for
front
that.
of you has been switched off. We also remind you that this is a non-smoking flight, and smoking in the lavatories is strictly prohibited. The entire crew is wishing you a pleasant stay on the
Entire group. But speak for yourself, Karen. This entire group business now. About the entire crew. It's not a whole lot of people, Karen. Except the moon again. I've seen the moon out that window all the time. No matter what hemisphere we're flying, I always see the moon out that window. Is that the... God, you idiot. You beg the fun to leave me loose, Will. All hungry children right in the field. Oh, baby, you can do it. No, you can't. Okay. Glad you're coming over, Dave, later. You can have a ball. Thunder wheel. To pick the back and leave me loose wheel. I think I should just concentrate for a minute. Come on, baby, you can do it. That's it. Beautiful. Oh, g'day, Grant. How you going? Well, that was interesting. As I was using the tablet here with the beautifully updated chart on it to taxi, and I'm taxiing on taxiways that don't exist in the scenery. You know, you're in charge of scenery, Grant. What happened there? Yeah, hang on, you're in charge of scenery. What happened there?
I'm not here at the moment. Please leave a message.
Yeah. Your call is important to us. Got 10,000. Landing lights can go off.
If your call is urgent, please go directly to mangrove.com and leave a donation.
Yes, yeah. Yeah, speaking of mangrove.com.au, bloody, how's this weather? Shocking.
I'm surprised you're not underwater yet, and it's a seaplane.
Yeah, but it is terrible, isn't it? It's just unbelievably bad.
Yeah, I was saying this morning we got I had a delivery out in Penrith that just didn't happen today. Not unless it was the Moses delivery and I just sent it down the creek in a basket.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, no surprise there. they're saying the flood-proof Windsor Bridge is underwater at the moment, so you can't get a photo of how flood-proof it is. No comment. For hungry children and up in the field. You picked the part time to lose.
The new Windows update that I just had stops my screensaver coming on when I have my joystick plugged in.
Righto, so I'm assuming that's a good thing.
Yeah, but I've just loaded up Flight Sim and wondering why I can't stop the plane from creeping forward and realise the joystick doesn't work, it's not plugged in.
Oh, I get you. What a pain. Now, just stepping away for 2 seconds. Well, probably 3 seconds.
I'll let the ATCs know.
Did I miss anything?
Yep.
Yeah. So what are you cruising at? 30 or what?
280.
Uh-oh. I've gone for the big 30.
I know, I saw that and thought you'll have a nosebleed.
Yeah, it's getting a bit sore already.
Don't you normally cruise at about 8,000 feet?
I don't know. Did you watch me landing? I think I landed in the Gold Coast yesterday. Last flight I did yesterday was into the Gold Coast, and I snuck up on it. It was like the old days.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, dead set. From about 20 mile out, I was at about 1,200 feet.
Trying to fly in under the radar, eh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I actually did 3 flights yesterday. I was in the sim most of the bloody day.
Yeah, I meant to be on the first flight as we discussed, but I just got held up with other things. I'll tell you about it later.
Fair enough. Yeah. Fair enough. Not a worry. For hungry children. Yeah. Actually, I sent an email. I don't know did you get an email from me sort of about half an hour ago?
I just read it.
Yeah, so we're almost to the point where we can start talking about that, but that's a pretty good effort so far from them anyway, eh?
Absolutely.
I think that'll be like the for sure for the first leg, like when we're first leaving. And I think what they're talking about is on the coming home, it'll be the last 2 legs, they'll all be rostered.
That'd still be good.
Yeah, but I'm pretty confident that we'll find enough people to patch the whole thing up, you know?
I don't doubt that.
Because even Adam Hayes awake most of the time during the day.
And of a night, apparently.
Yeah. Sorry, Adam, if you're watching. I'll tell you one thing I've noticed with these live feeds, Grant, is, you know, like at the moment, yeah, there's 2 viewers, probably one of them's you and one of them's me, you know, but that, like, for example, just to give you a rough example, that last flight I did yesterday, there might have been 10 or 12 people watching it, but since yesterday, late yesterday afternoon to this morning, it's had 51 views.
I'm on a call now, Tony. I'll have to talk to you shortly.
Yeah, no worries. Bye. No wuggers. So, let's see there. For hungry children and a crop in the field. This time your hurting won't heal. You picked a fine time to leave me loose, Will. Well, that's gone mad. No doubt about it. Tricky. Ah, here I see. Karen's trying to cash in again. My name's Karen Sharp. Pop ads in there, do they? just no. Evening all. Now, if you've just joined us, which someone probably just has, we're doing a quick flight at the moment from, what's that place? The Gold Coast in Queensland, obviously, to Sydney. The winner is... Now, we've got the Ask Us Anything attitude here, so you can actually ask any question about anything at all and we'll attempt to answer it. And that could be absolutely anything at all. We specialise in relationship problems. In fact, we're bloody experts at that. Now, come on, and how come Juju's not watching this feed? Bloody text Juju. Oh, there she is. Hey, Smiley. We're still above the water. Yeah. Yeah, how you going, mate? I was actually going to text you today, and I didn't want to bother you. To be honest, the only reason I didn't contact you today is because I didn't want to bother you. I thought you'd be up to your arms in it. But I hope everything's okay. I understand what you're saying to me the other day about properties and where they are. Bloody hell, that location that shall remain nameless at the moment is it's on the news every time I listen to or look at the news. Not good. Yeah, well, 30,000 feet we're above the water anyway. I saw some images of our old property. Well, no, I didn't. I saw some images of water above our old property yesterday and today, actually. Yeah, we are good, just chaotic. Yeah, it's funny. No kidding. I said to Jenny today, I was going to contact you and see if you had any loved ones or family or whatever that needed accommodation, because it's getting to that stage, isn't it? Or it's already got to that stage. It's absolutely crazy. We could put a couple of people up, and as I said to Jenny, well, frankly, people in that situation, they kind of leave with like the shirt on their back and an overnight bag and whatever they can fit in the car with the dog and the budgie. So it's not like you need a lot of room to accommodate someone that's in that position. But yeah, I smiled at your comment about the waiting for the meteorite to hit. It's almost that, isn't it? I mean, what next? It's like pestilence, I think, is the other one. And according to that book, I think pestilence is the one we're missing. Crazy stuff. Anyway, see, I've added a couple of new doohickeys to the stream, you might have noticed. And for what it's worth, I've put in a new thing, a new camera angle for Panic Cam. See, like the new Panic Cam now, Miles, has this camera view, right? So when you're now doing Panic Cam, you now see the bear wrestling panic cam view. Look at that. You can see the hand on the throttle, blah, blah, blah. Tonight things will stabilise. Tomorrow depends on rain. Community spirit is the important one. Yeah, I like that angle too. We're just bored the other day, yesterday, and thought I'll just twist that camera around, and I thought, gee, that's not bad. Because you see, on approach, you know, you kind of see the flaps getting set, the landing gear going down, if you're hand flying it, you've got the thrust levers, the whole shooting match, arming the speed brake. Yeah, how's the rain going? Yeah, thanks, Captain Bollocks, exactly. The rain is going straight down. It's just incredible, the rain that we've had. Not unprecedented, but in most people's lifetime, unprecedented. Yeah, look, what I've been doing with the milk run lately, Miles, is we do an early 4 o'clock, like a 4 o'clock session into Sydney, and then basically sneak out, have dinner, and jump back in for about 7:15. Haven't actually decided what I'm going to be doing at the 7:15 one yet, and it'll probably be Dave actually flying that. I'll be FO in that one. Yeah, yet to see it that bad in Melbourne. Oh, look, it's I don't think it ever would have been, to be honest. Yeah, so it's definitely another leg, Miles, but not till, you know, about 7, 5 past, 10 past 7. You know, we usually try and go off the blocks quarter past, but, you know, be in the sim and thinking about stuff at about 7. Okay, well now we've got, oh good, we've got Sydney ATIS at least. That'd be a big help. Three, 4 left and right, arrivals and departures. Information, Quebec. Yes, yeah, I agree. Yeah, well, absolutely, try and do it. Not charging that much these days either. No, I'm only kidding, Be a donation to a chosen charity, but yeah, for sure. I'll buy dinner. You buy more than that. No, I don't mind buying dinner. You can make a substantial donation to a chosen charity. You got to know the system around here, but yeah. So basically, we'll land this and we'll be back at, you know, 7 o'clock our time, sort of thing. Best host around. Yeah, but don't you reckon, Miles? I'll buy dinner. He can just make a donation to our chosen charity. VR flying, wait, you don't touch anything. Oh, come on. It's funny that map shows the track up to the Gold Coast that I did yesterday, Arvo. Forgot to delete the dotted line. $1,000 that'll do. No, $1,000 that'd cover about 4 people. You bring 3 of your mates for 1,000. It's funny, Miles. That's Grant flying along in front of us, but he's on a. I think he's on a work phone call at the moment. Just arrival, Sydney arrival. Coming in from the north. Blah, 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 blah. Could be either side, can't it? Interesting concept. Okay. Oh, broke a nail. How am I going to land this thing? Oh, there you go. Grant just disappeared. No, I better not ring him. I better not even try and ring him. So we've got to Sydney approach, and that's it. That's a bit disappointing. I know what it is. It's a school day, but with this torrential, horrific rain, everyone's getting picked up. And it's taking forever. They're all getting stuck in the traffic because there's a gazillion cars on the road because everyone's getting picked up. God, I used to walk home in the rain. I used to walk to school in the rain. Mind you, I always used to take my shoes and socks off as soon as I was out of sight of the school. Like without fail.
43552, vacated Bravo 9.
Speak a bit faster, mate. Say again. There you go.
Velocity 552, vacated runway 34 left, Bravo 9.
Missed that last bit.
Bravo, cross runway 25 Golf to the bay, velocity 5515.
I think they're speaking quickly when everyone's got to ask you to repeat it. Doesn't that take twice as long as if you just said it? You know, it wouldn't be exactly twice as long, but if you just actually, it's more than. Because if you say it once quickly, they don't understand you. They ask you to repeat it, then you repeat it more slowly. The combined time of your original quick one that no one understood and your slow one that everyone understood, that combined time is way longer than if you just said it slowly the first time, isn't it? Or is that just me? I'm thinking it's not just me. Now, it is Sydney approach, it's on. Let's see, who is it? It's Callum. Holy moly. The last flight I did, this is just bizarre. The last flight I did in this sim was into the Gold Coast with Callum Strawbridge as the controller, as the centre controller. Now I'm coming back from the Gold Coast with Callum as the ATC. And weirdly, I believe he actually lives on the Gold Coast. Sydney approach, g'day Callum, Golf Romeo 516, just coming back from the Gold Coast. Wondering if you're doing if you give us an arrival, because we're not too far from Coffee Cent.
Golf Romeo 516. Line up you until you're near close to the Sydney beach and expect a Boree 3 Alpha 3 4.
Righto, we'll plan 3-4 left to Boree, about 3 Alpha arrival, 516, thanks.
Sydney approach, Qantas 1-3 at the holding point, runway 24 left.
Qantas 1-3, runway 34 left, CF4.
Here's takeoff, Qantas 13.
Now, I don't quite get this. Something's changed with the way this FMC works. Something weird going on there. Weird. Something very weird going on with that FMC now. Just going to pop my sausage into there. Okay. Step through that. There, 3-4 left. So it's the old vectored back to bloody sausage from sailing out to sea past Nasho trick.
Sydney approach, Qantas 13 now airborne through 1700, going for 5000.
Qantas 13, departures confirmed 4004.
My apologies, I'll rectify that straight away.
Just going to make that 13,000 there. Make that 8 there. Make that 7 there. Make that 450 there.
Sydney approach, Qantas 13, you got me now on radar?
Qantas 13, cheers, identified, climb.
I think the phraseology is confirm I'm identified.
Climb to 280, Qantas 12.
Anyway, I'm just going to step away for a minute, just got to check the fridge is not empty. So just remember, you can ask me any question you like. It doesn't have to be sim related. I'll be back in a sec. I would have been back in a sec. Okay, I'll be back in a sec. I saw you drop off there, Grant. Hang on a sec.
Sydney approach, Qantas 13, request direct to Wollongong.
Qantas 13, track direct Wollongong.
Track direct Wollongong, Qantas 13.
Holy moly, what's happened to that fucking plane? Why didn't someone tell me? It's got this weird shit going on again. Lateral navigation goes the wrong way. Crazy. Crazy shit going on here. Very weird behaviour. Anyone watching this stream, you tell me what's going on with this thing. Okay, it's going to try and do that now. That's good. I'm going to wait till it does that and then I'll drop back online. It's exactly what it did yesterday. I don't know if it's when it hit top of descent or whatever. I've got a funny feeling that's what it is. It hits top of descent and goes mental. Very weird. And it's not even ProSim. So you can't blame that. Like normally, you know, if it was a ProSim based system, you'd be able to blame that. But it's not. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. I'm back, as a matter of fact. Hey, how you going? Thanks for joining. What's your name? Mr. Ducky. Gee, that's very hard to pronounce. Is there some way you should say that? Can you spell it out for me, the word phonetically? Mr. Ducky? Hey, William. What do you? Melbourne approach for change tonight. Talk later. Okay, great, William. We will see you on Melbourne approach. You've just decided for us which way we're going. So we'll be out of Sydney and into Melbourne, and we'll see you there, eh? Hey. With bells on. With tells on bells on. Okay, now this bloody plane has got some sort of sensibility about it again. Might just go. What do I go? I'll go right of track. I'll just set that up as 0.1 miles offset right. See what I've done there? See how I've done that? It's clever, isn't it? Alright, so we set that offset up. Ni hao. That probably means ni hao. So that's how that's. Oh yes, ni hao. I understand that. What I'm wondering is how to pronounce your tag, like your actual name. Is it Mr. Ducky? Is it Mr. Ducky? Is it that how it works? Or I don't know. The ni hao I didn't have a problem with. Master Ducky. Or Dr. Ducky. Now, Dr. Ducky sounds interesting. Sounds like a veterinarian. I've got major problems with this bloody sim here. So I'm trying to fix the problems before I go back on to VATSIM. And we're just going round in circles here at the moment. As soon as I step away, as soon as I get out of the bloody plane, something goes wrong. Bizarre. Let's just see how this goes. Okay. So I'm just problem solving while we're talking. Dr. Ducky. Master Ducky. So what language are we speaking when we're saying ni hao? I ask myself. Just waiting for this plane to start understanding what I'm wanting it to do again. It's crazy shit. It'll be a very interesting evening. 7 o'clock tonight. You don't want to miss that. It won't be me flying. It'll be Captain Conno. Yeah, it's funny. It's funny you can't swear in Spanish on here, but you can. Yeah, you've lost me, Dr. Ducky. You've totally lost me. But if it's not going, you're not going. If it's not Boeing, you're not going. That's what I'm guessing. That'd be my guess. If it's not Boeing, you're not going. Come on, tell me that's right. Hey, any money you like, if it's not Boeing, I'm not going. Ah, it's not right. Ah, bloody hell. It looks like it. That'd be my guess. Wrong. Righto, you win that round. Okay, I'm going to drop back online now because it seems to be behaving again. It's exactly what it did on the last flight I did. So I don't know what's going on, but I'm not liking it. 124.4, so it's still got Sydney approach. Just leave him sitting there like that for now. Can't see anyone else on the TCAS system, so we won't worry too much. Track shortening available. Bang. Going to get rid of that offset.
Emirates LA, Golf Romeo 516, establish 34 left ILS.
What? Oh, I like big Boeing planes. They're good. This isn't one of their biggest.
Qantas 13, leaving controlled airspace to the south. No further ATC. Control services terminated. Frequency change approved. Take care.
Please change approved. Take the ATC.
Cheers, mate. See ya. Sydney approach, Red 1123 with you. Information, Romeo. Red 1123, Sydney approach. G'day, squawk 4276. 4276, 1123. And Red 1123, have you planned for 34 left or right, sir?
Yes.
34 right if it's available. 1123. Red 1123, no problem. Cleared Bori 3 Alpha 34 right. You can descend at 6,000 QNH 1019. Bori 3 Alpha runway 34 right down to 6,000 and QNH 1019.
I think the controller is Callum Strawbridge, actually.
Sydney
Well, yeah.
approach Qantas 248 headed.
Pretty sure it's Callum on approach into Sydney.
Qantas 248, go ahead.
Sydney approach Qantas 248 cleared Melbourne Wollongong to departure runway 34 left, score 3211 Bay 11 Qantas 248.
Beginning our descent, and therefore we ask you to
Qantas
fasten
248.
and bring your seat in an upright position.
Wow, it's been an eventful flight again.
Switch off all your electronic equipment now. Thank you.
It was a crazy one yesterday, exactly the same problems.
But don't have a boarding card yet. Please proceed to any service counter immediately after your arrival. Should you already have a boarding card, then go to one of the display boards in the airport and double check your departure gate. If your luggage is already
Holy
checked
moly.
to your destination,
It's always worth looking
don't
at the
have
map
to worry
after one of
about
these
it.
problems.
It will be transferred automatically. For further questions, please feel free to ask the cabin attendant or our ground personnel.
There we go. Funny as. What are those big white fluffy things out in front there? Last thing you want to see is the head of a mountain goat sticking out of there. Wollongong Centre is going to contact you on 125.0. Yeah, Wollongong Centre, g'day, Golf Romeo 516 on descent into Sydney. 516. 516.
Golf Romeo 516, Centre, g'day, squawk code 4277.
That's 4277, Golf Romeo 516. There you go. It's easy. Hey William, we might have a little job for you. No, what's now March, April, May, June? About 2.5 months' time.
Melbourne Centre, velocity 354, flight level 380.
We might be having a very fun weekend in June. Stay tuned.
Velocity 354, Centre, g'day, squawk 4311.
Oh, look, our turnaround in Sydney, mate, is going to be, I'm going to land, then I'm going to shut the sim down, go and have dinner, and come back and be leaving.
Golf Romeo 516, identified. Cleared to Sydney, Boree 3 Alpha arrival. Runway 34 right. Descend 10,000, QNH 1019er.
The Sabori 3 Alpha arrival, runway 34 right, Golf Romeo 516. I missed the Q&H, if you could repeat that, that'd be great.
Golf Romeo 516, descend 10,000, QNH 1019er.
1019er and descending 10,000, Golf Romeo 516.
Velocity 354 identified, cleared to Melbourne via Pulso
Keep that
planned route.
descent
Maintain
happening,
flight level
baby.
380.
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go
clear to
back.
Melbourne, Pulso planned route, maintaining flight level 380, velocity 354.
Bow big or bow home. So let's step through that.
Senno, good afternoon, Qantas 13 with you. I had flight level 328, heading for 380.
It's just the opposite to the 3-4 left arrival, I guess. Just go out and around.
Qantas 13 Centre, g'day.
Yeah, sorry, William.
Identified. Climb
We'll
to
do
flight
this
level
landing.
380.
I'll shut the sim down then, and then
Fine.
we come back
380.
usually at about 7 o'clock. Off the blocks about 7:15. Out of Sydney, you know, so if you're on approach into Melbourne after that, you know, up to 9:30, we'll definitely see you. If we survive that trip. If we survive that flight, of course.
Melbourne Centre, g'day, Ansett 475, flight level 290. Ansett 475, Centre, g'day, maintain flight level 290. Flight level 290, Ansett 475.
Okay, well, I haven't looked at a checklist the whole time we've been flying this
Melbourne
today.
Centre, g'day, Qantas 579.
So how about I do it just for a change? 10 miles from top of the scene. 10 minutes from top of the
Qantas
scene.
579, g'day, Squawk 6071.
Start, landing, blah, 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 done that. Wireless frequency, done that. Nav aids, done that. Auto brake as required. Let's do that now.
579.
Seatbelt signs are. Focus is not bad. Seatbelts on. We're nearly below. Gee, I was going to say we're below 10,000, but we're not. We're approaching it though. That'll do. Landing lights on. Start switch is continuous.
You're identified. Cleared to Melbourne.
Bloody
flight
logo
plan-
lights.
Flight plan route.
On.
Star clearance. RB6
Okay,
Alpha arrival. Runway 34. When ready, descend flight level 250.
Yeah, we're at 10,000.
Flight front. Flight number RB6 Alpha arrival. Runway 34.
Clearly just levelled off at 10,000. Yeah, I know. It's usually 3-4 right. And coming in from the south, usually 3-4 left. Makes total sense. Makes total sense. But right at this time, I'd love to get further descent any second now. Would be good. Hey, thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate it. Come back anytime. In fact, come back in a little while. Yeah, I know. So, do I,
New Zealand 721
do I just descend at my own leisure now then? Is that right?
New Zealand 721.
Or do I just sit at
Centre,
10,000
g'day,
feet forever?
identified. Maintain flight level 330.
Flight level 330, New Zealand 721.
From Centre, Qantas 164 at flight level 330.
Till Sydney approach. Well, so if he sends me down to 10,000, why not just hand me off to the approach controller now? Anyway.
Qantas 164, g'day, Squawk 1316. Squawk 1.
Yeah, okay. Oh, good. That gives me time to get in the fridge. Cool. If I can make it in the fridge and back in time,
Bravo
this will
Victor,
be
Bravo
great.
240. Bravo Victor, Centre G'day, climb flight level 410. 410, Bravo Victor.
Desperately trying to think what else I've got to do.
Qantas 16.
This weather's just horrific, isn't it?
Identified, cleared to Sydney. Star clearance, Marlin 5 arrival, runway 34 left.
Now that class thing,
Wing ready
William,
to
I've
send
never
flight
understood it. To
250.
be honest, brutally honest with you, I've never understood the class thing.
Cleared to Sydney, Marlin
Class
5,
whatever airspace,
arrival,
A, B,
runway
C, D, all that.
34 left,
Never understood it.
Ready to send flight level
So when you come up here and when you come and fly the sim, you can explain all that to us. So he doesn't want you below 8,500. Well, I'm at 10. What's bothering me now? Although no, it's not that big a deal really. You know, Boree's still nearly 13 according to the FNC.
Qantas 579,
But-
contact me on 124.0.
10. Sorry.
124.0, Qantas 579.
Yeah, got you. Well, I'm staying there anyway for now. And have a look at this view.
Center Qantas
This weather's
579,
awesome, isn't it?
124.0, descend entry flight level 340. Qantas 579, thanks. Descend via star 9000, QNH 1015.
There's a blue spot.
Descend 9000, 1015, Qantas 579.
Oh, I see. It's funny. Barrow is clearly Barrowra. I used to live in Barrowra. Every time I go to Barrow, I think I almost see my old house. You're losing me, William. I've got to tell you. The first airspace ring into the TMA has an MVA of 8,000 feet. One of these days, you need to have a long talk to me, I think.
This is Lieutenant Good Day, Jetstar 423, flight level 320, inbound
Seriously.
Corky. Jetstar 423, centre, squawk 4261.
Yakurmane.
Squawk 4261, Jetstar
Honest to
423.
God, these Twitch kind of names, tags, whatever you call them, so many of them are so hard to pronounce. You know, it's not a huge complaint. It's not like it's a first world problem, but fuck, so many of them are just so crazily hard to pronounce. I don't sort of get what, you know. Yeah, a lot of them are just like you went on a keyboard. But thank you for following. I'd just love to be able to pronounce everyone's names.
Jetstar 423 identified, clear to Sydney via Corky planned route, maintain flight level 320.
Manor.
Good to Sydney via Corky planned route, maintain flight level 320, Jetstar 423.
Manor.
That was at FLA 9843, underground logger time 10.
Oh, by the way, William,
Request to cancel my...
I don't know if you've seen this before.
FLA 9843, logger satellite terminated.
The new Panic Cam view.
7 days time 14, thanks. FLA 9843.
The new Panic Cam view. I just twisted the camera around yesterday, so that you now get this crazy, when we're hand flying, you get this crazy view of the yokes,
Good afternoon,
throttles,
Over 223.
speed brake,
3000.
flaps, all that stuff on approach.
Tracking through.
It's actually not a bad view. It was just on a whim that I did it yesterday, and I thought, gee, that's not bad.
4342.
4342.
This thing. So real Panic Cam, because I used to think it was a good idea. It was pretty cool to see that terrified look on the pilot's face, but I reckon seeing what they're actually doing is probably better. Don't know, we might mix it up a bit over time, but...
Ambulance 223 identified, cleared to Essendon via Albury planned route, climb to flight level 180.
Yes, yeah, Callum, it's just a webcam. It's an old Microsoft, whatever it is. You know, it's a pretty dodgy little webcam thing.
Ambulance 223, contact me on 124.
I hear where you're going with this. It needs to be a wider angle, I think. Slightly wider.
516, contact Sydney approach 124.4.
Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's just an old, you know, sort of, I was going to say heap of shit. I was going to say heap of shit, but I don't want to swear on the feed. People get the shit for that. It does.
Romeo 516,
Here we go.
contact approach 124.4. See ya.
Going to Sydney approach on 124.4. Thanks for the ATC, Golf Romeo 516.
1123, runway 34 right, cleared to land.
Yes, the new
Cleared
panic
to land,
cam.
1123.
There you go, Grant. Land that puppy. We're all counting on you. Oh, good on you. There you go. Give me a break. Sydney approach, Golf Romeo 516 with you.
Golf Romeo 516, Sydney approach. G'day, Ethan. Father Star 8000, runway 34 right, expect ILS approach.
Descend 8000 by the Star and expecting the ILS approach runway 34 right, 516. What other buttons can I push? Oh, that one. That'll be good. And that one. And that one. Okay, now, bloody Mr. Ducky, Dr. Ducky just stuffed up my new webcam by saying yank the yoke. You haven't seen anything yet, Ducky boy. Yoke yanking cam. I like panic cam. Panic cam was the name it had when you'd see the pilot's face. You just see like this crazy concentration sort of look.
Passengers fastened.
On you, Karen. You're good at it.
City departure, good day. Speedbird Sun, Mike Lima, read back. Speedbird 7, Mike Lima, go ahead.
Speedbird Sun, Mike Lima, set Wollongong 2 departure, metro 4 left, squawk 4575. Bay Charlie 57.
Speedbird 7, Mike Lima, thanks.
Yoke yanking cam. Bear wrestling is more like it than yoke yanking. And that's no yoke. What are you yanking my yoke or something? Okay, now that get off yoke yanking cam and go back to that one. And we can all watch.
11 ready start.
We can all watch now. Now I'm looking on the profile, which is bang on now. As we head towards Barrow, old stamping ground. Good point. the ILS frequency tuned for the other runway, 1093. Obviously the inbound course is the same, but luckily I remembered, had the presence of mind to change that frequency. Someone should invent check. Oh, here they are. I'm going to say someone should invent checklists. Yeah, that'll look sweet. We can do this. And where's Captain Juju? I would have expected Juju to be watching this feed. If she's watching, she's very quiet.
Golf Romeo 5160, send via the Star 6000.
Descend via the Star 6000, 516.
Sydney approach 1123, clear of 34 right.
Arriving at gate 7, 9,
Red
11.
1123, welcome to Sydney, taxi Lima, Bravo, cross runway 25 to the gate. Lima Bravo, cross 25 to the gate, 1123, thanks.
Luggage. That's better. Pardon me. Cannot see a thing. Not a solitary thing. Not a thing. Cannot see.
Sydney approach today and set 475, descending to 10,000. And set 475, Sydney approach today, track vectors ILS 34 left, turn right heading 060. Right 060 for 34 left and set 475.
Ah, Dr. Ducky, thank you so much. What a guy. Yes, he can. It might become that. There are children watching. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Dr. Ducky. Good man.
Sydney approach, Jetstar 607, request push.
Oh, right. Engineer's report going in for that.
Station calling second. Thanks, Sydney approach, Jetstar 607, request push. Jetstar 607.
Well done. Greatly appreciated, I've got to
push
tell you.
approved, Jetstar 607. Sydney approach, Aussie 11, already holding between Alpha, runway 06, Camden. Aussie 11, thanks for calling me. Your VFR at a non-controlled airfield. You can monitor the CTAF or Unicom. Monitor the CTAF or Unicom. Aussie 11.
Hang on, I'm starting to think Ni Hao is Japanese, isn't it? Am I right there? Ni Hao is Japanese, correct. And so, Dr. Ducky.
Sydney approach,
Oh, the name.
Mike QNH 1012, Bay Charlie.
Would your name happen to start with an M, Dr. Ducky?
Vivad 7, Mike Lima, stand 57, pushback approved.
Give me another correct.
Vivad 7, Mike Lima. Golf Romeo 5160, send via star 2000.
Descend via the star 2000, 516.
And set 475, descend to 5000. 5000 and set 475.
You want a vowel? You funny bastard. Alright. Yeah, I just thought you might have been someone that I knew, but obviously not. Or you might be. You may still be, but you might have been. I just thought I might have guessed who you were. No, I don't want a vowel. It's alright. You've answered the question. It's alright. Phone a friend, probably. Can I go 50-50? Yeah, that's what I thought too, mate. Thanks, Cowan. I'll go back to panic cam so you can watch how I bugger this up. Or whatever Dr. Ducky wants to call it, yanking your yoke cam or something. Yeah, sorry. We do have Ban the Bot t-shirts for sale. For that very reason. Just that's just how they roll around here. The Nightbot thing is just out of control.
Sydney approach, Jetstar 607, request taxi. Jetstar 607, taxi holding point Tango 6, runway 34 right, cross runway 25.
Yeah, sorry. From spamming symbols. Message deleted.
Taxi
Yeah,
Holding
sorry
Point
about all
Tango
that.
6, runway 34 right.
We
cross
do
25,
literally
just
have
607.
T-shirts that say "ban the bot" for that reason. Because I can't control the bot.
Aussie 11, Sydney approach.
Aussie 11.
Aussie 11, verify level.
6,500, Aussie 11.
Aussie 11, descend and maintain 6,000. Clear to enter controlled airspace. Turn right, heading 150.
Clear to enter controlled airspace, descend 6,000, turn left, heading 150, Aussie 11.
Oh yeah.
Aussie 11, right,
It
heading
censorship.
150.
One would think that
150,
when you
right,
create your own
turn
account,
Aussie 11.
that you would control the bot. It just doesn't work like that. It's just bizarre.
Ansett 475, descend
And
to
you can go in.
3,000.
I've tried it 1,000 times. You go in and
3,000,
change all
Ansett
sorts of settings
475.
and say allow this and allow that. Don't worry about this, and it still bans people and kicks them. You know, your 5-minute ban or 2-minute ban or whatever it is. So I
Golf Romeo 516, turn right, heading 250.
right heading 250 Golf Romeo 516. So I had T-shirts made that actually say ban the bot. I'll wear me ban the bot T-shirt on the next feed. Okay, we're getting to the point here. And it's still raining. Starting to get a bit bored with it raining all the time.
Ansett 475, turn left, heading 360, runway 34 left, cleared ILS approach, report established.
Left 360,
Alright,
cleared ILS approach 34 left, Ansett 475.
Ansett, eh?
Golf Romeo 516, turn right, heading to, actually make it 300, cleared ILS, runway 34 right approach, report established.
Left 300, cleared the ILS approach 34 right, and we'll report established 516.
Seabird 7, Mike Lima, ready for taxi.
Seabird 7, Mike Lima, taxi, holding point Alpha 6, runway 34 left, by Golf Alpha, cross runway 07.
Holding point Alpha 6 via Golf Alpha, cross runway 07, Speedbird 7, Mike Lima.
Aussie 11, descend to 3,000, expect ILS runway 34 left approach.
Descend 3,000, expect ILS approach runway 34 left, Aussie 11. Request runway 34 center.
Aussie 11, runway 34 left.
34 left, Aussie 11. Ansett 475 established.
Ansett 475.
Sydney approach Golf Romeo 516, established runway 34 right.
Golf Romeo 516. Golf Romeo 516. The wind's now 040 degrees 8 knots. Runway 34 right, cleared to land.
Cleared to land, runway 34 right, Golf Romeo 516. Visual smeasual. How visual does it look to you? This is why
11, turn left heading
this is why they invented ILS, I think.
060, Aussie 11.
Cannot see a thing.
And
Oh yeah,
475.
vaguely. Yeah, visual declared. Yeah, yeah, my
an
eyes
aircraft
work.
2 miles
Yes.
ahead for 34 right. The wind 040 degrees. at
Yeah, my eyes are
8
working.
knots, runway
Yeah,
34
but
left,
visual in
cleared
that
to land.
sense. Like I'm not blind.
Clear land 34 left and set
So
475.
the yoke yanking thing doesn't really work when you
Approach
just
code
do the
just up
ILS.
423, descending through
And let it do
148 with information, Romeo.
I mean, I'll kill it if I see a runway. I'll kill the
Jetstar
autopilot. and that,
423,
but
Sydney approach, g'day.
in all
Good evening via
seriousnly,
the Star 8000, runway 34 right.
I hate that terminology. Souls on board.
Governor start
How many
8000
souls
speed, expecting
survive?
ILS approach 34 right, just up 423.
Pardon me. I see what looks like could be a runway, but that's the other one. See, it's even worse. Interesting concept. It is from the cloud. Now I'm leaving this to it. Can't be that keen. Yeah, I can see it now. Do I bother? Yeah. Alright, take a perfectly stable aircraft and ruin it.
Sydney approach, Jetstar 607 ready.
Jetstar 607 behind the
No,
arriving
no,
737,
totally wrong.
runway 34 right, line up and wait behind.
No, we're in deep
Behind
shit
the
here.
landing 737, line up and wait.
No, we're not, it's not
runway
landing.
34 right, Jetstar 607.
Finally got this back. Seriously. You have no authority with the yoke here. There you go, talking about yanking the yoke. I'm actually landing this with the trim. Get out of here. We're lucky to find that runway then, frankly. Unbelievable. Now that yanking the yoke cam just paid for itself. Okay, so we need to do a little bit of calibration before 7 o'clock. Holy moly.
Approach Speedbird 7 Makima, approaching Alpha 6 fully ready.
Superbird 7 Mike Lima behind the arriving 727, runway 34 left, line up and wait behind.
Behind the arriving 73, runway 34 left, line up and wait behind. Speedbird 7 Makima.
I got some work to do on this sim before 7 o'clock. I'll see you all later.
Welcome to Sydney.
Bloody awesome.
Remain seated with your seatbelts fastened.
Thanks for watching. Thanks for the donation too, mate. I really appreciate it.
And the fasten seatbelt signs above you.
Golf Romeo 516 clear of the active. Just going to log off and do some work on the sim before 7 o'clock.
The aircraft. Thank you.
Golf Romeo 516, see you later.